Welcome back to Golf Talk with me, Mike Besa. Today we've got a very special guest, Mr. Abe Rosal. Welcome to the show, Abe.
Nice to be here.
I thought we'd talk about the golfing greats of yesteryear. It would be good to get a perspective from you, being a top amateur yourself. Who among the golfing greats really impressed you?
I'm not that old, but the thing is, I've gotten to know quite a few golfers way back in the 70s. I got to know Ben Arda, okay, when he was winning the Philippine Masters. Rudy Labares, when he actually competed against the likes of Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros.
During the World Cup?
During the World Cup in 1977. When I got to see Ben Arda play, it was during the Philippine Masters. Okay, during the Philippine Masters, you would actually notice that he will not take any practice swings.
Really?
Yeah, he will not take any practice swings. He will just step up to the ball, take a look at his target, step up, and just hit. And it was just amazing to watch him play.
So that's all feel with the
feel
for the target.
Yeah. Rudy Labares, when he competed against in the World Cup, he should have won that. Ball striking wise, he was far better than Ballesteros and Gary Player.
Really?
When he played that World Cup. He just couldn't putt. The ones that I actually played with as far as amateurs are concerned, or not played with, but watched play, was I think Golem. Golem, you would actually make him, put the ball on the bunker, step on it, okay, and he'll blast it to within a foot.
Wow, that's amazing.
They just had a feel for the golf ball, feel for the golf club, that they can make things happen.
That's so different from the way most amateurs and pros go about their game now, where it seems to be almost mechanical.
Correct.
To a certain degree.
Correct. You have to remember, I mean, small ball.
Right.
The small ball. Small ball, I mean, though it went farther, it would actually sink on the rough lower.
Right.
So it's harder to control. They're supposed to be able to manufacture shots with golf clubs that's nowhere near the golf clubs that we have now.
How did they do that?
Just have a feel for the hands and feel for the golf club.
Do you see any of that in any of our current players?
You will actually see that from a lot of the best players. Juvic, for one. If you take a look at him, he's very handsy.
That's right.
Okay. Take a look at all Orlan Sumpad, Marvin Dumandan. There's nothing.
They have their own.
They have their own
swings.
They have their own little swings that will work for them. A lot of the amateurs or high handicappers should learn from that. They have to learn how to play as amateurs before they can learn to play as pros.
What exactly do you mean that you've got to learn how to play like an amateur before you can play like a pro?
First and foremost, you take a high handicapper who's not flexible, who have no strength in their hands, and they expect to swing like a pro. You can't have that. Let's go with more of the natural movements which you are familiar with, and let's go work on that.
So the point is to develop some kind of movement into the ball.
Yes. Don't get into this pronation, supination, all this mechanical stuff. Believe me, nobody, everyone is supposed to really know they don't know what the word swing is.
Okay.
What everyone is being taught is really a position. Learn to swing the club, and that's where the golfing greats of yesteryear learned what to do. Have a feel for that first before you can actually, develop a golf swing that's more on the pro-oriented.
On that note, we've got to cut it here, but we're going to continue this discussion with Abe next week when we go more into swing theory. This is all really good stuff, and we've got to pick it up there.
Okay.
Thank you, Abe. Thanks for being our guest. We'll see you again next week.
Okay. Thank you.